Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the What's Up Then podcast. We are your host. Got older brother Spencer, got my two younger brothers Tucker and Keaton, and I'm Kyle. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that little bell, hit the subscribe, comment. We are just glad that you're here, and hopefully we give you a nice smile or a laugh during these holidays. So Tucker, what can the people expect from this episode?
All right, I'll give you the rundown. We got apparently Spencer's gonna rant about VAR. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't watch clips
Do
of
we know
that
what
or
VAR
anything.
is?
Yes, it's
What?
a
Yeah, what is VAR?
it's a soccer
What does it stand
replay.
for?
I don't know what it stands for. Video assistant referee, right?
Good job.
Look at him.
On the fly. All
Not
right,
just
we got.
pretty face.
I mean, I guess we could talk about Steelers versus Cardinals. Yay.
We can skip
Yeah,
that.
there's not
Keep that
much.
off the rundown.
There's not much
Um,
to talk about.
We got championship recap. I don't know what championship, but
Okay.
what championship, Kyle?
Yeah, I also don't know what
I
that
don't know
means.
what that is.
What was all day yesterday and Friday?
The college champion.
football
College
stuff.
football championship
Put
weekend.
college football.
Goodness.
Okay, that's good. We got
Yeah,
is it a sport? Segments going downhill, but also doing downhill sports.
Oh, that was.
I-
Whoa!
Then we got Family Feud, and this week we're doing the draft with things that start with C.
Nice job. Nice job, Tucker. Round of applause.
And that's
for-
C the letter, not C like water. There you go. That's
Thank
the
you.
rundown this week.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Probably
Thank you.
probably sprinkle in this Draymond tackle. I don't know. We'll see where the
I mean,
episode leads.
well-
I thought we were playing basketball, not football.
Tucker just you did a good job. Now we move on high and low. We like to do here on the What's Up Then podcast. If you are new, we like to do high or low because we are not very good on Instagrams and we want to interact with you guys as fans. So we'll give you what we have done, a high or a low from this past week, and we're throwing it over to Keaton.
I'll do kind of a both high and low. It's getting towards the end of the semester, so it's like good that the semester's almost over, but I also have a lot of stuff to do. Projects and
Yeah.
exams and stuff.
We'll keep that there. We'll keep it
Are
there.
we going to pass all the classes?
Yeah, we're passing them.
Right now. We're
Yes.
Everyone remember, D's get degrees.
It's C's get
It's
degrees.
C's degrees.
I think D's makes more sense though.
These also get you there.
If you get a D in a major class, you don't pass.
Really?
But D's makes more sense because
It
degrees
does.
starts with D. It starts with a D. Regardless, moving on.
No,
I
yeah,
butchered
yeah.
the thing.
it's-
Next person.
Well, Tucker, we're up to you. How was your week?
We'll go with bad because today might have been one of the worst football games ever in the Steelers versus Cardinals. It's just
First
awful.
football game ever.
Yeah, just awful. I mean,
Okay.
I guess the
Well,
Chargers versus the Patriots. I think that one ended 6-0, so that could have been worse.
That was an embarrassingly bad game.
But we needed to win this week. We do play the Patriots, so hopefully we can beat them on Thursday.
good job. We'll
There you go. That's my low.
Well, we'll dig into it here when we bring up the Steelers and Cardinals. But throw down to Spencer. How was your week?
I had a high this week. We went to a comedy show this week, last night actually. Really good. I'm gonna assume you guys haven't checked this guy out, but Dustin Nickerson went to his comedy show last night. He's exceptional. He is up and coming. He's gonna be the next big thing. He's kind of that semi-famous right now. Keep an eye out for the name. He's gonna be big soon, especially after the people hear his name on this podcast. So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Dustin Nickerson, he is hilarious. Good high quality, clean comic as well. Which is also always like I feel like a hard
It's
thing
hard.
to do, to not swear throughout your show.
Yeah.
Did really well, so I was happy with him.
We get to meet him afterwards.
We did get to meet him, got an autograph.
Nice.
He was very funny thing. He was selling his own merch. Like he didn't have somebody selling it for him, and he was kind of there for
Really?
the photos. He was selling his own merch. Like had the square in his own phone, selling his own merch. So that's kind of where he is in his career currently. But yeah, really good. Check him out. He's got some Instagram stuff. Check him out. Dustin Nickerson.
I won't remember that afterwards.
But-
So.
We'll tag him in the video. He'll give us a like and a follow.
Okay.
We're slightly bigger than he is because I mean we're the
Bet.
#1 podcast in the nation, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
not bad.
Sure.
All right, Kyle, high or low? What's going on in your world?
Well, I don't like to base my weeks off of sports like Tucker does, but this week I am. This week I am. I got all black on today because it is a funeral.
Oh,
Duke
boy.
football is going downhill quickly. We lost our coach. We're losing all these players.
Lost the coach already?
Yes, he's going back. He was the offense or defensive coordinator at Texas A&M, and Jimbo Fisher got fired, and he took the job the next day pretty much. So he's back at Texas A&M. Riley Leonard's in the transfer portal, our quarterback. He's probably going to Notre Dame. And we're just losing. Duke football was relevant for 2 years, and now it's probably not going to be relevant anymore. And to make it all worse, Duke basketball went 0 for 2 this week.
Worst.
Worse, now worse.
Who'd they lose to yesterday?
They lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah. that was
Georgia
bad.
Tech yesterday, and they lost to Arkansas Razorbacks this past week. So Duke is just going downhill quickly. The frustrating thing part with their basketball is they have the players. The players are very good players, but they're just haven't figured it out these first couple of games. But
Are they primarily playing freshies right now?
No, they have returners. They have good returners. So they're trying to mesh together, I think, and just not playing good defense, not rebounding, and bad shooting. So it just equals bad. But I told my church people I'm keeping receipts. So here in March, it don't matter too much here in December, but once March hits and Duke starts cooking, I'm keeping receipts. So I'll be coming back.
If they
Coming
make
back.
the tournament.
Yeah, but I'm just keeping receipts for now. So
I was keeping receipts for the NIT tournament. So
yeah, if we win the NIT, so and then just sprinkle it all in to make the weekend worse. The Pittsburgh Steelers just laid an egg. I mean, literally celebrated on here, had a party, and the team just lays an egg. So it's all good.
Good score.
Let's just segue that straight into our Steelers talk. Can we just appreciate? Did you guys see when Deontay Johnson scored his touchdown and they were still down like 15 points? Did you see after he scored?
No,
So there's like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You're still down 14 points, and Deontay Johnson, like, did the whole celebration. He's dancing. He's doing his whole thing, like they just tied the game up or something. Like that
Yeah.
dude's been interesting lately.
Also, with that, you see George Pickens like the first quarter, he caught those 2 passes. He celebrates after each one.
Well, that's okay.
No.
The score was close at that point.
Yeah, but you don't need to celebrate after every. He does that after every catch he has.
I
He
mean,
was
the
like
first
pointing.
That's just
He was
how
like
football
pointing at the
is.
sideline, but I think that stems down from Deontay Johnson. I think he's a
Maybe.
bad
And
influence
this-
on him, and
and
I'm not liking how those two are becoming. I think it might lead to Antonio Brown situation again.
well, they got to celebrate because they don't ever touch the ball.
Yeah,
We
but
have-
you don't need to.
We have
celebrate.
we have 3 receptions from George.
Why don't you work
Pickens.
on getting more wide open for your quarterback and actually becoming better?
Offense line's got block.
I agree. I'm not saying they're the only problem. I'm just saying they gotta stop doing that.
I
Yeah,
can't.
it is ridiculous to celebrate. It happens across the NFL though. When they get a first down, they're like,
Yes.
"Ooh, yeah," like it's a big deal, which it kind of is, but not.
I mean,
not as,
if it's like a 3rd and 15 and you convert it, then yes, and it's like a tight game, but you don't need to do it after every single catch you have.
maybe I'll give Deontay some leeway. Maybe he was just overly celebrating because he knows how bad we are at scoring a touchdown. So he's like, "Oh, we scored a touchdown. That's for us. That's winning the Super Bowl."
This
So
is
I
true.
gotta go crazy right now.
This is true. It's his 2nd touchdown since 2020. So
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
no, I here in North Carolina, I couldn't get the game, and I know Keaton. Keaton said he was taking notes. So
Ooh,
I didn't watch it.
he didn't give us the breakdown.
Steelers lost.
good.
Good
That's all I
analysis.
know.
The funny thing is, we did outgain the Cardinals. We did outgain the Cardinals, but we still lost. So maybe the mojo is turning around on us because the Steelers did not outgain anybody and they were winning. So I don't know. The reason ex-Steeler James Conner, if you don't know his story is pretty incredible. Ran for 105 yards, 2 touchdowns on us. So good for him and good for Arizona. So I don't have much other. Did you watch the game? Did you get the game, Spencer?
I did get the game because we here in Arizona we get all of the Cardinals games are played here. So
Okay.
so I did get the game, which was I was happy that I was watching the game, and then that game was a misery to watch, and also lasted like 4 hours because of those weather delays. So that was also miserable. Yeah. So all in all, just a poor performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
poor performance. I think the 99 Arizona had a 99-yard touchdown drive, Keaton, to end the half. And then delay. Kenny Pickett got hurt before half, and it just went downhill.
That whole
It
thing
went
was
down.
awful.
What happened?
Why
What
was
happened?
that bad?
It was 4th and goal. We're on the 1-yard line, and Kenny Pickett got hurt the play before. I think you go out and you kick the field goal.
On the 4th down?
Yes, it was 4th and 1, but we ended up going. We take out Mitch Trubisky, and we set up. Here's the bad part: if you're gonna go on 4th down, don't set up in stupid shotgun. We set up in shotgun. So what's our options here? We're gonna hand the ball off probably.
Yes.
So, I mean, all teams across the NFL need to get better at the tush push that the Eagles do so well.
Well, that's the thing. Roger Goodell. There's reports this weekend. Roger Goodell wants that banned.
No, I think
How are you
that's
supposed
dumb.
to ban
I
that?
think that's dumb.
I don't know.
People only want to ban because they suck at it.
Yeah.
Get good at it like the Eagles are.
I mean, it's literally it's the Eagles just have to get 9 yards because they know if it's 4th and 1, they can do the tush push. And
They
get
did.
the first down.
The Eagles did. The Eagles got walloped today, but they did run the tush push. It was like 1st down, 1st and goal from like the 3-yard line, and they ran the tush push twice to go score.
Yeah.
They're just
And
like,
then-
yeah, we're gonna get 3 yards. We're just gonna keep running this until we get it in there.
And
Run
Jalen
it
Hurts
4
literally
times.
walked in the end zone. He didn't
Yeah.
even that's how
Didn't even hit the ground.
yeah, he walked in.
But so anyways, 4th and 1, like Steelers set up in a different formation. If you're set up in shotgun, it just eliminates a lot of things that could happen.
yes.
Makes it easier for the defense.
Yes. And I was watching that on my Gamecast on my ESPN app, and they were like first and goal on the 6-yard line, and they ran it 4 times. I was like, pass the ball or something,
Yeah.
Like they ran it twice with Najee. Third down, Kenny Pickett hurt, and then I guess they went for it on 4th down. So,
Yeah.
and then 99-yard touchdown drive for Arizona to before halftime, and it just rain delay and just.
Yeah.
I think they came out, and then there was another rain delay.
Yeah, and
I
then
don't.
after the second one, players were getting hurt, like just muscles, whatever. They're just getting hurt because you're
They didn't
sitting.
warm up very well.
Yeah, you're sitting all that time, and then so yeah, just bad game.
Bad game. Well, let's move on. Before we move on to our next thing, did anybody see a nice little red polo this afternoon? Red polo. Does anybody know that reference?
From Tiger Woods.
Mr. Tiger Woods out in the golf world again. Second or third time to play 72 holes in the last 2 years. It's just good when Tiger Woods is out there on the field. Scotty Scheffler blew the whole thing away, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Tiger Woods.
Championship red.
Championship red today. So I'm moving on to VAR. I also want to congratulate our Columbus Crew team in the MLS Cup. The only Ohio team that can win anything. So Columbus Crew in the MLS Cup, throwing it over to Spencer. VAR rant. I'm not ready to hear it. I don't know if anybody else is ready to hear it.
I didn't watch any of these clips.
We got to hear it anyways.
Listen, no one's ready to hear it. No one actually cares because no one cares about soccer, football, if you will. But you're going to have to hear it because we have a podcast and I want to rant about how bad VAR is. If you don't know what VAR is, it stands for Video Assistant Referee. It is a soccer-specific tool. Might as well be
Nothing.
be me sitting on the toilet watching on my phone trying to determine a call because it's that bad. If you aren't familiar, this VAR, I have been frustrated by it from the beginning. It's ridiculous. If you aren't aware, Newcastle, who has been struggling for the last several years, has finally made the Champions League, and they played PSG. PSG, one of the top teams in the world. They have arguably the best player, Mbappe, in the world currently. They were up 90th minute. They gave 8 extra minutes, which was ridiculous to begin with. In the 6th extra minute, VAR, there is a potential handball where it hits the chest and then goes up into the arm of the player. Hit chest, arm. The new rule with handballs, I'm sure all of our listeners are well informed and aware of this, but I'm going to explain it just in case. The new rule with handballs is if it hits the body first and then the arm, if the arm is in a pretty natural position, which it was about here, which is running position, it's not a handball. It was called a handball. After not being called in the game, he went over and looked at it, does a stupid square thing. I hate that too. He went over and looked at it, gave the penalty. Newcastle ties 1-1, which probably eliminates them from the Champions League. Champions League being the biggest tournament of club teams in the world, specifically Europe, but European teams are the best. It's frustrating. The very next day, almost the exact same play. It goes off the thigh of an Arsenal player, goes off the thigh up into the hand. Guess what they do? They go look on VAR. Guess what they don't give? That's right, fellas. A penalty kick. It's not a penalty kick by rule. ridiculous. VAR is a waste of time. It ruins the flow of games. They make their stupid TV thing. They go over and look at it, and then they show it to you, and everybody's like, "Oh, I don't know. It might be. It might not be." Even the commentators knew. Commentators are terrible. They don't know jack squat most of the time. They said that's not a handball. Even they knew, and the ref gave it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, fellas. That's the end of my rant. Done. I'm angry because my team, Newcastle, who I've supported while they've been atrocious, god awful, they're finally good, and they got worked by a fake assistant referee.
Yes. Ridiculous. I'm glad it is. Manchester City has had their VAR mishap, so I'm glad it's somebody else, not Manchester City.
Oh my! Shut up. Man City has had VAR on their side since beginning of time. Yes, they're a
I
rich
agree.
club.
I agree. VAR is stupid. I mean, you saw it in the World Cup. If you watch the World Cup, literally every offside that ref.
Okay, also
add more refs or something.
the
But
offsides rule needs to change.
It is that is changing.
if your hand is offside, you're offside.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's only up to the defender's shoulder.
It's
So-
any scoring part. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It
So it's stupid.
the offsides rule is changing, everyone. Exciting
Okay.
news. Yeah,
So
it's
good.
gonna be if you have it's kind of like hockey. If you guys know the hockey offsides rule, if you have any part like in hockey, if you have a skate on the blue line, your whole body can be across, but if you have a skate back, you're okay. So now it's going to be as long as you have like 1 foot is still onside, the rest of your body can be forward, and it's
Mhm.
an
I don't know about
onside.
that.
That's gonna be interesting.
That would
There's
be-
gonna be
I don't
a
know
lot
about
more.
that.
There's gonna be a lot more goals. I'll tell you
There'll be
that.
more goals. I think that's why they're doing it,
Mm.
because there'll be more goals. I don't know if I agree with it either, Keaton, but it will make the game a little bit more exciting. They'll probably
Probably
still
right.
do the stupid freeze frame things though, and still get
Yep.
it wrong. And
Yeah.
They'll have the line wrong and
I'll
stuff.
still be irritated.
Still,
But
yes.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating, but
frustrating. Thank you, fella. Thank you.
I will say I think they gave PSG that PK because earlier in that game, there's a ball hit some player's hand, but his hand was at the side, like next to his. So I think they gave it to him because it was like the second one
Mm.
that they reviewed.
They really need. I think PSG winning is actually better for them too. Like
Yes.
PSG going on,
Yes.
more people are going to tune in and watch PSG.
Yes.
Again, they're a storied team with arguably the best player in the world on their team,
yeah.
top 5 for sure. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, before is a sport, Tucker, what is on your chest? Can we give a little shout out to
What's that?
who you're representing?
Oh,
So this starts up this coming
it's
week.
Optic Chicago, actually.
This is Optic
Yes.
Chicago, but they are now Optic Texas. But the COD League is starting up this week. Exciting times.
Friday.
Yeah.
So
Optic
we
plays
wanna
on.
give any-
Optic plays on Friday.
We want
last
to give
game.
any predictions?
I think we're playing. Are we playing New York?
I
I
have
have
no idea.
I'm pretty sure we're playing New York, which are the last year's champions. So that'll be exciting. We both have new teams, and I think it's going to be a great year. I think Optic will win the first game.
Do we know if it's on Twitch or YouTube? Have they figured this
I-
out?
I
Gonna
don't
be
think it's
both.
confirmed yet.
Oh my
It's probably
goodness.
gonna be both.
Yeah.
where are they going to play at? Where's this happening?
This
Well,
is
it's
on.
online
This is
right now.
online. This is like the
This is
qualifying for the
Gotcha.
stage, and then they'll
It's
have the
stupid.
We
Yeah,
will be
it's-
going to event. Hopefully we will be going to event
in North Carolina. Yeah.
in North Carolina. So
Where they
Yeah.
where they playing at this year? What city?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
yeah, I think they're in Charlotte.
There's one in
So-
Boston, Charlotte. What's the other ones?
Toronto.
Toronto,
and
Charlotte.
Seattle?
No, there's only 4, and then champs.
Oh yeah, James. Probably in
Champs,
LA.
champs is rumored Texas. Optic
Oh,
Maybe
Gaming.
that's why Optic didn't have a major this year because I was kind of
Yes.
surprised by that.
Yes, I think that's rumored that Optic Texas is hosting champs.
So they're gonna win if they're hosting.
that'll
Good.
be
That's good for
finally-
me.
Finally, so. Well, let's move on. We don't really need. You guys don't even really care about college football, so let's just move on to: is it a sport?
No.
Let's talk
I
about one
think-
thing. Let's talk about one thing.
Yeah.
What do we
Florida
think?
State.
Yeah. What
I'm
do we?
sorry.
Keaton, you go.
I
Go.
think Florida State should have got in, but I think if you go undefeated, you should get in.
This is
Amen.
true.
That's all I
But
have to
also
say.
with that, my thought is, I don't know who they played, but I think strength of schedule comes into play.
Yes.
I think that's for one loss. If you have one loss, but if you're
Yeah.
13-0, I think you should get in on it.
But like, what was Florida
They're-
State? What was the best team they played?
Clemson,
LSU.
LSU, Louisville. Their
think they
their
played all of
only their only bad thing is their quarterback got hurt and their backup quarterback has not been playing well. So
Yes.
that's why they put Alabama.
Yeah,
they're
after-
still 13-0 though.
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
why I think they did it is because they don't want something like last year to happen again, where TCU
Right.
gets blown out by 50 or whatever it was in the
Oh, yeah.
championship game.
Yeah, so I'll be rooting for the Big Blues. So I'll be rooting for Michigan. So because the one thing that Michigan is missing is a national championship with Ohio State. So if Michigan wins a national championship, I mean, watch out, Ohio State fans. Watch out, Ohio State fans.
Michigan plays Alabama first, right?
Alabama Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl. So it's gonna be good.
Big game.
Two historic teams playing in the best bowl game. So it's gonna be a good matchup.
Interesting.
So yes, I do. I was a little heartbroken. Florida State is in the ACC. That's where Duke, so I'll support ACC teams. So
Gosh.
it's kind of like
Can we go an episode without him bringing up Duke or Man City?
no.
Or Curry
Or
No.
Curry?
or Draymond.
The worst part was when the ESPN showed the video of Florida State learning that they were fifth. And the coach, like, what do you do? Their whole team is doing a watch party. And what do you do as a coach? You're like, oh, yay, let's go play in this bowl game that we're about to. It don't matter.
They
We
weren't
went
mad,
They were
Oh,
mad.
they were mad.
and they.
But I'm
showed it?
saying, as
What are you supposed to say as a coach?
yeah, what are
Oh.
you supposed to say as a coach? Like, oh, we went
Yeah,
13.
great
and
job,
0.
guys. We did the best we
I would-
possibly could this year,
I would
but we
just
still
say,
didn't
let's-
get in.
Show them why we should be in the playoff.
Yeah,
That
you
bowl
go out,
game.
you go out in that bowl game, and you spank them by like 40
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
The fun last night, the comedian Dustin Nickerson that we went and watched, he had a really good line about he's like, yeah, I watched college football. He's from Washington, so he's a Washington fan. And he's like, yeah, I watch college football all day. He's like, the best thing about college football is it doesn't matter how good you are. A bunch of white guys from some committee are going to decide your whole future, just like life. It was a really good joke.
It's just like life.
The committee,
That's weird.
bunch of white guys sitting in a room.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Bunch
matter
of
how
white
good you
dudes.
actually did.
And the president, they interviewed him, the president of the college football playoff, and it was a terrible interview. Like it's not Chris Fowler, but whoever's the guy, it was just bad. So
Didn't that dude bring up the injury to their quarterback?
yeah, that's the only thing why they're not putting Florida State.
That's so stupid. Like they still went
'Cause-
13-0.
Well, and
It
they
shouldn't
still
matter
won
who's-
after that guy got injured. They still
They
won.
still won. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Like
They made it happen still.
yeah. Before is it a sport? We're sorry, folks. but I think he's a legend now. Pat McAfee is
Oh yeah.
is a hilarious dude. So at the end of college game day, you do your picks. Everybody, they go down the road, do your picks. The last pick is always where they're the location that they're at. And Pat McAfee loves the Georgia chant. I don't really know. I know some of it, but they end with like barking at you. They're like, go dogs. Woo! And Pat McAfee gets the whole crowd to do it. And then he goes, I'm picking Alabama to win the game. And he goes, roll tide. I'm like, Pat McAfee is just a character. He wears his shows like 12 to 2, 12 to 3, wears a tank top the whole time, stands up pretty much the whole time. And I think he's a character. I think he is a character.
He's definitely an up and coming personality.
Yeah.
Or
And he was
rise.
And he was a punter in the NFL. That's the crazy part. Like he was a nobody in the NFL, but he made a name for himself. So
He is hilarious.
yeah. So Spencer, let's hear. Is it a sport this week? Let's do it.
All right, fellas. Well,
I'm already down.
let's join the segment. Listen, I think I've got a
I don't
good
even
one.
need to watch the
I
clip.
think I've got a good one this week. Normally, I just pick something ridiculous that is going to be funny. It's probably not even close to a sport. This week, I do have an extreme sport that I think is going to tickle your fancies. I think you are going to think this
What
is
was that?
That was tickle your
What did he say?
fancy.
Yeah, you're tickling something.
the universal signal for tickling your fancies, I guess.
Man.
All right. Well, I don't know if we can recover from that one. So I think this is again, we're back in the downhill series. Folks, I think this is week 5. If not, correct me in the comments below. That also means you need to go back and confirm and watch all our episodes. But today we have a downhill skating competition. Let's check it out. Load up those clips, fellas.
You give
Just
us.
talking a little bit.
We ready to go?
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm done already.
All right, let's go. We're
Yeah.
watching it.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. Got a little recap from the man himself. This is the finals, fellas. The
Okay.
finals. This is a 4-man race. We've got the GoPro on, good high quality footage.
Yeah.
This is I could see this becoming an Olympic sport because they already do the downhill skiing version of this.
I'm pretty sure this is a Olympic sport.
I don't know if skating like this is.
That's hard to.
like-
You gotta make that whole path to ice.
Wow, you
challenging.
do.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay.
They already do a skiing version and a snowboarding version on like these.
Not skates. Okay.
No.
I don't think they do skating. These guys look like they're on hockey skates too. And this
Yes.
isn't speed skating or what's the one where you dance, twirl around and dance? Ice dancing?
Sure.
What is it called?
Sure.
Sure.
Let us know below if you know the answer to that because we don't.
Figure skating, is it?
Figure skating.
Oh,
Hey.
Tucker. Hey.
Tucker's on fire today.
You know
My
it.
favorite thing
You
to
know what
watch.
VR was too.
All right, fellas. So the question at hand: we've seen another downhill sport. I think it's extreme. We could argue it might be an Olympic level sport. There is a competition because there's finals here. There was a crowd. You can't hold a beer while you do that. Not very well.
Is that a challenge?
So, fellas, is it a sport? Thumbs up or thumbs down? 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, we've got a 4 for
Kyle changed his mind.
Kyle did. Kyle was like,
No, I just faked you out.
He's
Okay.
doing it.
Okay.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
we got a 4 for 4 today, fellas.
That was yes.
That was actually fun to watch. It was
And
competitive
that's-
and it took skill. So there you go.
Spencer explained it all. We don't need to explain it. So you
It's
convinced us. You
I
convinced
think
us.
that was
I do feel like now instead of just presenting a random sport, I'm arguing in favor of random said sport being a sport. So
Basically,
segment.
Hmm.
You gotta
took an-
you gotta be less biased over there.
I'm a little
Wow.
I want to try to
Ah.
get at least one sport to be a sport.
well,
Yeah.
he's just like every other host of every other show. So
Hmm. All right.
Nothing else to say. Good job. Good job, Spencer. So, Keaton, are you ready?
am I?
I've
What?
actually enjoyed this draft series, fellas. I've actually enjoyed this
I
draft.
don't have to think
This
about
was-
a topic.
Yeah, this was a great idea actually. I
Whoever
agree.
read it, wherever Spencer found this, I don't.
I
It's
think
just
I found it
online.
from some other podcasters. All good information is stolen information.
That is true.
I'll let
true.
somebody else.
That's true. So we're on 3. This is our third week. What's the third letter of the alphabet, Tucker?
C.
C.
Yeah.
Good
He has a
job.
wealth of information today.
He is. So we're
Did
doing
go
the
to
letter.
college.
Did you graduate?
I did graduate. Got a degree.
Ooh. You just gave me a new one. College.
College. That's a C
Mm.
word. Yeah.
So, Keaton, we're ready to decide the draft order. This is how we decide the draft order with the Family Feud question.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Other than feet, name something that runs.
Other than
Tucker's first.
feet,
Yes. Tucker Spencer.
I don't.
I'm going.
Kyle doesn't have anything.
I didn't look at the answers this time. for
Other
once,
than
so I
feet,
can actually guess.
Yes, other than feet, name something that runs.
All right, Tucker, go.
I'm going to go a little creative here. I'm going with a nose.
That's what I was thinking.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Does it have to be a body part though?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think it-
so.
what
Based
else
on
are
the
you
question.
running?
I'm not going with the body part.
Okay.
I'm going with a joke one.
That's what I was thinking too.
Your refrigerator.
Yep.
If that's on there, if that is on there,
It's
I
on
think
there.
it will be.
I'm done with the
I
draft.
think it will be.
I'm
I'm
retired.
going to go with car.
Yeah,
And
that's
then I'm
what
going
I was
with-
thinking about car too.
Then I'm going with freezer. If Spencer's taking.
That's not a joke.
What's
No
your
one
freeze-
says freezer.
Well, microwave.
It's
No,
almost
you know
like
the joke.
I'm like,
Yes. When you prank somebody, you better go catch it or something.
All
I
right,
don't know.
ready? Oh
is your
boy.
fridge running? Yeah. Well, you better
Oh,
go
Tucker's
catch it.
mad. All right. Water/toilet is number one.
Oh,
That's a good
engine?
one.
Engine/car,
So Spencer's
Ooh,
Spencer.
Keaton.
Oh, that was Keaton.
and then refrigerator,
Hey,
Oh my
those-
gosh.
pantyhose, and clock.
Pantyhose and
pantyhose.
clock.
I don't know how pantyhose runs.
Nose
but
isn't on there.
you can get runs.
Nose was 4.
and like ripping.
So Kyle's wasn't on there.
Kyle's last. Yes. Freezer was not on there.
I'm slow right now. I guess I was like, what things other run?
Toilet was good, or water, running
That's
water.
Yeah.
that's a good
I
one.
didn't think about toilet.
So we're going Keaton, Spencer, Tucker, Kyle.
All right. Well, if we flash back to last year, we did a Christmas draft, and I got the first pick in that. I picked Christmas,
Okay.
so I'm picking Christmas.
Good pick.
Wow,
as
that
the
is.
first pick.
Solid
Keaton-
first.
So I'm third.
I'll have to say, Keaton is more excited today, more energetic. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's
Oh,
had
I
a
was
little-
carrying him in Fortnite before we started.
maybe
No,
he's had a couple drinks in him. I don't know, but he is more. I don't know if you guys feel it.
Mountain Dew.
Okay,
He's hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Spencer.
Do the do. All right, fellas. Well, Keaton, you took my number one. I feel like that's a good pick. That's a very solid pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my second. Then obviously, I'm going with coffee.
Good.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I don't know what I should do.
You better pick it, because I'm picking it if you don't.
What are you picking?
Comes the Marvel character.
No.
Look out!
I don't know what
Catwoman.
Kyle's thinking here.
Comes Marvel character.
I don't know if I can
No.
hold this till next round.
No. You cannot hold it till next round.
Hmm.
What are we thinking about?
I don't know what Kyle's thinking, but I'm gonna go with Chick-fil-A.
No, wasn't thinking
Solid pick. That's a solid
Chick-fil-A is
pick.
good.
that. That is.
You did just pick that on a Sunday, though. Is he allowed to pick
Yes.
Chick-fil-A on a Sunday?
Yes,
All this
because
is
they are
coming
still
out.
a
Technically,
restaurant.
it's not open, so
They'll be open tomorrow or on Tuesday when this comes out.
that's what you
Well,
think.
yeah, but all right. We'll give it to him.
Tucker,
What
you
was
left
Kyle
it.
thinking?
You left it on the board. The best esports video game franchise in the
Okay.
world.
I thought I could get that next round.
Call of Duty.
That was
That's a good
going.
pick.
That
Did
was
not pick
going
that
to
one.
be on my list. I was thinking about doing, like, pick 5 video games that start with C.
No, I'm
There are
picking all
plenty.
of Call of Duty franchise. So
Okay, that's fine. That's a great pick.
Good pick. Solid pick.
All right, my pick. Going with cat.
Cat.
Cat, as in C.
CAT cat.
Cat.
You're picking cats. Ugh.
Cats.
Nobody
Oy.
I
likes
love
cats.
cats.
No
I
one
like
likes
cats. I like cats.
I'm not ready
Okay.
now. My things are going off the list quick.
You had cats on your list?
No,
Cat's a good pick.
lots of people like cats.
Yeah.
Most people do like cats. I
There's
would
like
not have picked.
7
I
of
would not
them,
personally have
so-
picked cats, but a lot of people do like cats. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, Tucker, congratulations. Chick-fil-A was my number 3 pick, so you stole that from me.
So I could have waited.
So I'm gonna go. I've got
I
my
would've picked
coffee. What goes great with coffee? Everyone knows.
Coffee mug.
Cookies.
Oh.
Cookies for your coffee.
Cake.
I don't really know if that's a thing actually, but everybody likes cookies, so
Cookie.
That's
I thought you were
good.
gonna say what goes with coffee? A coffee mug.
yeah. Well,
Coffee
that,
cup.
yeah, I feel like that's a little repetitive. If I pick that.
Coffee container. Coffee maker.
Coffee grinder.
All right,
Ooh.
I have a question.
Oh Lord.
No.
Can we go like? Can we say Christmas cookies, Christmas tree,
No.
No.
Christmas
No,
movies?
No.
I already won the draft with Christmas, so
No.
So we can't say like all those things.
No.
Okay. All right, I'll take this. I'm conflicted.
Oh boy.
I don't know what to
That's a
take.
bad pick, fellas. Prepare yourself.
We'll just go. I'll take candy.
oh,
I'll take
That
that.
is a big. I'm also gonna follow that up with a food item. I love it. I put it on most everything. Cheese.
That's a sleep. We.
Got a cramp.
I'm taking cramp next round.
that cramp in my toe.
Cheese. You can ask anybody. I put way too much cheese on everything.
I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can put too much.
That is a thing.
You can't put too much cheese.
It
Eggs
is.
with cheese, but it's cheese with eggs. Keaton, round 3.
Boy. What was I thinking?
No.
See, I have things for like next 2 rounds, but I guess I'll just go clouds.
Good pick.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, you could have got that
It's
last.
not very good.
He's going downhill
That
quick.
is probably true.
Christmas cats clouds.
I gotta look stuff up now.
He started good with Christmas. Now it's just,
He had one solid idea.
Yeah.
That's
Still
all I
might
need,
win
though.
with only Christmas though. All right.
Oh, I got one.
Man, my next one, I'm gonna go with an entertainment. I'm gonna go with concerts.
That's
Okay.
Everyone loves going to a good concert.
Do they?
All right, we're going with like Kyle said last week, the most important book. We're going with the most important person.
dang. it.
Christ.
Ooh.
We're
Dang,
taking
I was-
Christ.
I was gonna hold on.
Wait. That's not his name.
But
That's
that
not
is
his
is
His
it?
name's
Jesus.
Jesus. That's a J.
I'm just
That's
taking
it.
Christ though. I'm taking Christ. Everyone knows who
Well,
Christ is.
I don't think I do.
Jesus
I know,
Christ.
I know who Jesus Christ is. I'm not sure who Christ is. I don't know. I
Keaton,
don't think we
Draft Master.
I mean, you can fake it, but people might think
get it. I'm just
that's
giving
not
you a
the
hard
right
time.
thing.
That's a solid pick.
I was saving it. I didn't think anybody was gonna do it.
I didn't even think about
I
that.
had it on my list too. It wasn't on my original list. I thought about it after.
Who makes list?
His name's that's not his first name.
Well, I was gonna say this one too, but I think it's gonna get picked here soon. Tucker, what do you like the most? And you work with IT computers.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
I'm coming back on this pick. One of the most important things in the world, cash.
Ooh. Who uses cash anymore?
I do not, but still
I do
important.
use cash. Best way to get a
use
good
Cash
deal
App.
on when you buy something for the collection.
You gotta, yeah. And when you
How do
have
you-
when you
how do
have
you
somebody
better
else
What?
when you have somebody else on your account to look at, but
Yeah.
How do you get a better deal with cash than you do
Well,
with card?
it's just they give you a better deal. You don't have to pay taxes. I mean, it's
Oh,
just a way to get around stuff.
I see. So when you're paying in person,
Yeah.
they'll just-
People
yeah.
like like the owners of these shops like
Comic-
cash.
Yeah,
The IRS.
Comic-Con, they
We
probably
should
don't
ask
take cards.
IRS. Please don't listen to this part of the segment.
yeah,
That's you know,
yeah.
yeah. Just put that. This doesn't count against us in any way. But yeah, use cash. That's good. You can
It's
hide it. that
also
way.
Tucker that does it. Only
Yeah,
Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yep.
I've never.
Tucker
I've
would
never-
I've
Tucker
never
would
done
lick
that.
Tucker would lick us, Salem, Ohio. We'll just
only him though, not
Yeah.
not the rest of us.
all right, round 4, Keaton.
I would just.
Oh,
win.
you said
You
cash.
already went. You picked
Yeah,
up
that's
cash.
it.
that's our whole conversation.
Good,
Um,
dude.
Kyle doesn't listen.
Man,
We're on round 4.
you guys aren't gonna pick this, so I'm gonna go with a destination. Probably of the cities I visited in my top maybe 5, I would say for sure. I'm going with Chicago.
Ugh,
nice. I've never been.
it's
Good
Windy
city.
City.
Got some Chicago deep dish. The old
I've heard it's better. I've heard it's better than New York at certain times of the year. So
I
It's
don't know
better
if I'd
than
say
both.
that yet, but it's good.
Okay.
Tucker.
Do I take a superhero?
Sure. What superhero
Start
stuff?
I'm shocked you haven't.
Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman.
That seems about right for him.
I mean, America's butt.
What?
Oh, Captain America.
I'm not taking him. We're gonna go
You want
with.
Captain Marvel.
I'm shocked
Captain Marvel.
that you're not taking Captain America.
We're not taking a superhero this week.
Ooh.
We're gonna go with cinema.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick.
Cinnamon.
Can you give a shout out to your producer that has given
For
you this
what?
list? that has given you this list?
No.
You're not gonna shout her out?
These are all original ideas,
Sure.
original picks.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Yep.
We're coming back next week, and he's gonna have 5 superheroes
Yeah.
and/or
Yeah.
video games.
Yes. All right, I'm going with Chevrolet.
You lost Dad's vote.
He
I like
likes
Chevys.
Chevys.
He just bought the Chevy Impala for me.
What kind of truck
You
does
could
he
have.
have, though?
You could have taken.
Got a Ford.
He
You could
doesn't
have
like
taken
Chevy.
Corvette.
would've
Ooh,
put that.
yeah, you
That's-
would have won then.
There you go. There's your next pick. Round
Is-
5.
is Corvette
I-
doesn't Chevy makes Corvette though, so you kind
Yeah.
of picked Corvette.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh.
Chevy Silverado.
Are you ready? I'm
Yes.
going with Camp Bean.
Kim.
Bing. That did not.
I'm gonna say
sound-
Camp, but
That's a good
just
pick.
Camp Bean.
Keaton's,
Camp is good. I like Camp.
Keaton's back end
Well-
of his list is coming together.
Exactly.
We did
It's better than
pick number
Catwoman.
3 going with cows.
I
Or
didn't pick
Cloud.
Catwoman.
Cows would have been better.
There's some big things left.
You know,
That's what she said.
as Spencer's thinking, probably with these, especially with these front alphabet letters, we probably could do 2 drafts with them. Think of
Probably.
items, but
Oh yeah, we could.
Spencer.
With some of the letters,
We
probably.
definitely could do a 2-round or like a 10-round out of this. There's so many good C's. I'm gonna pick this one. It's a shout out. Kind of a memorable. This guy just left us here on Earth. The character he played. We're going with Chandler Bing. Little shout out to some friends.
Oh, God.
R.I.P. Matthew Perry.
Man, you already got
Is
a
that
vote.
Is
Yeah,
that
I mean,
that's a made up fictional character? His name is actually Matthew Perry.
That's fine. I picked Captain America.
didn't, but
You pick Black Panther. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
But there are Black Panthers though in the world.
The
Yeah, but
superhero.
that's not why you're.
I'm not picking
it.
the animal. I'm picking the superhero.
I'm losing this battle. So Tucker, last pick here.
All right, we're going. I think this is a big one. I think this puts me over the top.
Okay.
We're going with chocolate.
That's
good.
part of candy.
That's different.
That's part of candy.
I
That
don't
is
think
different.
chocolate is candy,
I
technically.
believe
It
when
is
we did our
candy.
when we did our candy draft, I think we included chocolate within the candy.
Draft Master.
I think we said we couldn't draft chocolate straight up, but you could draft like Hershey's bar. Like chocolate
better.
bar.
Keaton,
It's your
as the
call,
draft
Keaton.
master.
Draft Master.
Give me a second. Is chocolate candy?
That's what you encompassed.
No, you guys could have
That's like
taken
Chris-
chocolate, and I
that's
would have
like
had no problem.
Products. Chocolate products that are also contained. They are considered candy, so no, not allowed.
oh, the hammer has come down.
I think the producer would say otherwise.
Yep, there we go. There's where his list is.
All
All
right.
right,
We're going-
Give her her last. Give her her last
Instagram
pick.
post,
We're
just
going-
put mom.
We'll go. One of the best-selling games of all time,
There it is.
This is
He's out of the list.
Candy Crush.
Yep,
Oh,
mom.
Oh
Yep,
no,
mom.
mom picked that. Too.
Yep, mom picked it
No,
on there.
no,
Mom
no,
did
no,
pick that. Never
no,
mind, Mom did pick that.
no. Original ideas.
No, it wasn't yours.
Can I switch out chocolate for candy?
No.
You'd rather have chocolate than candy?
All right, so this
Candy
It's
gives
fine.
you chocolate as well.
It's
Candy
fine.
and chocolate. You get all the types of candies.
this right here reminded me the cross.
Toaster.
The cross.
Cool.
You see the cross.
Yeah, we see it.
Good
Yeah,
job.
we see it. We got it when you said it the first time.
The cross.
Oh,
What are you
Yeah.
picking?
The cross.
Okay.
Crocs?
That's it. Yeah, I think
That's my honorable mention. Thank you.
Well, you gotta wait. You're last.
Keaton, honorable mention here.
Oh, I'll go COC, Clash of Clans.
Nice.
I am gonna go. I was debating picking this, but I knew you guys weren't going to do. I'm gonna pick Costco.
Nice.
Costco, good shopping experience.
Sam's
been the sample,
Sure.
the samples at Costco.
Sam's Club's better.
I've actually not been to Sam's Club.
Tucker.
Hmm.
Let's hear Mom's honorable mention.
Let's go with.
Candy
go with,
Crush was her.
Yes.
We'll go
He's-
with crystals.
Yeah, he only got given 5 things.
No,
That's-
no, he got
I
6.
don't.
You got 6.
He got 6, and we X'd out chocolate. So
No.
thank
She
you for
doesn't
my
give me
honorable-
ideas.
Thank you for my honorable mention. My favorite shoe to wear, Crocs. I mean,
shoes
just-
ever.
You just slide them on.
I mean, I don't know how many years I've had this same color Crocs.
We're not bringing up the Crocs that you want, though.
We may change them up this year. Hopefully, my Secret Santa.
Could have picked camo.
No one's buying you Duke Crocs.
I didn't bring it up, so
Hey, Kyle could have picked camo,
Camo.
but he couldn't find it.
Couldn't find a picture for it. Yeah.
Wow. Spencer.
I'm done here. I'm done.
Well,
I'm out.
well, we're not done yet. So,
Tucker. Ooh, you could have picked collections.
ooh,
You know, another one I didn't pick. Comic books.
Ooh, that team.
strayed you away.
Mom really.
Strayed you away.
Wow.
No,
been
I
good
had
one,
that.
too.
I don't. Mom didn't give me a list.
She definitely gave you
She
cinemas.
gave you ideas.
No, I came up with cinema. I like movies.
You just picked Candy Crush over comic books, and you're trying to argue.
I'm trying to
that
win. I'm trying to win the people here. I'm trying to win the people.
Okay.
the people gave you your list too. All right,
People
Tucker.
like Candy Crush.
Gosh.
Collection item.
I am ready this week. I picked out.
Let's see.
I didn't really buy anything this week. I didn't buy anything this week. So I picked out some things from my collection. We'll go with this is from the movie series. Scott Pilgrim versus the World video game.
Wow.
But cool little
Yeah.
game.
Played the game.
Pick
The
that
movie's
up.
kind of fun.
And then one thing I've had in my collection for a while now is this Rick and Morty Virtual Reality box set, collector's edition.
Wow.
This is a VR game.
Sweet.
This is just a cool collection. That's all I got for you.
Good collection items.
You guys never
Have you-
seen these
This
before.
section sucks.
Have you played? I liked those. Those were good.
Yeah.
That was
No,
good
these
share.
are both sealed. This is even in their
Oh,
protection.
so you haven't played the Rick and Morty?
No. Well, I do have another copy of this. Not the
Oh my
collector's
gosh.
edition, just a regular copy.
That you're
That's
allowed
So
to
you
play.
can.
That is open. I haven't played it yet, though. I do want to.
When he said it, I was prepared. I thought he had like more than 2 items. Sounded like he had more than 2 items.
You want me to get some more for you?
No, we're closing this out.
Seriously.
Closing this out. Love you, brothers. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being on here and doing this.
Mhm.
Christmas is coming up, so we got to figure something out. I would love to do all 4 of us doing a podcast on our couch in our PJs. So we got to figure that out.
We can
Uh,
wear something else.
You better buy PJs quick, because otherwise my PJs are my underpants.
So I think people will tune in for that. So
That's actually true. We might get a couple more viewers.
yeah. So
Would we?
Well, Merry Christmas, viewers out there. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the What's Up Then podcast. Hopefully, you have a great rest of your week. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time. Peace.